Hello, Son of Scorpio. Scorpio, I hope you're having a great day. Son of Scorpio, I'm going to do a reading. The dark truth to this relationship, your situation, what you need to be aware of, Scorpio. Thank you for coming back to the Pesisar Tarot and having fun with me and the tarot here. Thank you so much. And I thank you in advance if you hit the like button. Okay, spirits, send messages to the Son of Scorpio through these cards. What is the dark truth to this relationship, this situation? What is the dark truth for the Son of Scorpio spirit? Sometimes the dark truth could be very positive too and enlightened. The Queen of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. I don't know if you stopped doing something or you have reached like a pinnacle in your career and wonder where you go from here, or taking what you already have, knowledge you or have acquired, credentials, and maybe thinking what to do with them next. What else can you do? So you begin to explore now, and this is immediately going to a situation, not so much relationship. So you begin to explore. You are also exploring the possibility of the future with an organization, an individual, but whatever this situation you are exploring, it's got a lot of strong potential. It's an established organization. It's a reputable organization with very deep roots. And you are exploring your future with this because it's uncertain. Something about this is no longer it's what it was. The foundation has been sort of shaken, and you are wondering if it's time to move on, if it's time to redirect yourself. There is an exploration of different possibilities. So when it comes to a relationship in this situation, you have been looking into, is it time for me to pop the question, should I accept this higher level engagement or proposal, or should I introduce this person to friends and family? Something about this energy of this dark truth is very exploratory. It's very now desiring to navigate a different path, see it in a different angle. So with this dark truth to this relationship, while you're exploring other aspects and other possibilities, you're also exploring how is it going to benefit you? How is it going to work for you? You know, is this going to eventually have something you can rely on, or are you going to continue feel like you're in a balance? So your dark truth to your relationship begin to also navigate along this line where you're mentally thinking of the things that have happened, what created this mindset, what has already taken place, and you begin to wonder, is this going to be repeated? Is this person going to lie to me, engage in another conversation with somebody else, continue to kind of gaslight? And I feel too, you begin to look at those aspects of the connection of the situation as well. So while you're doing that, the thinking, analyzing previous situation and experiences, you also begin to realize that the things that happened in the past happened in a way where you not only you didn't have any control, you were not able to have an input. The decision was made and you were affected. Somebody did something and you did not know. They were working behind your back. So there was no honesty, there was no transparency, and their words, what you felt it was going to be, you feel you cannot rely on their words anymore, or what the contract is, or what the layout of this was, the agreement. You cannot longer rely on that. So your mindsets now shift to where you need something that will. You need something you feel more secure. You need something where you feel it is going to be more beneficial to you. So your mindset is going to be very busy in the next few weeks, where you think and explore the future, the past, your current situation, and you're going back and forth, looking at pros, cons, and that sort of thing. So you see the Tower and the Queen of Cups, deciding to take a break, to severe ties with somebody, disconnect. You desire to perhaps lay out the fact that so far you have not seen what it was promised. Sometimes you don't see the action you were expecting at this moment in time, or you just don't see it anytime. And no asking or just having that conversation. But this conversation is going to be a bit raw, even though there is love for the Queen of Cups is in the middle. It's going to be a bit raw where you're like, listen, I love you, but I would like to know. I need to know, are we going to get married? I love you, but I would love to stay here, but do I need to find me another job? I would love to. But so you begin to have that conversation. It's now going from your mind to where you are now, sending an email, a letter, or just saying. So where are we heading? As your mindset changes, your actions change it, but you are keeping front and center that you need to feel secure. You need to be able to have what you were promised. You need to feel also that you are the one and only one. And if you're not feeling that, if you're feeling insecure, that this is not going to work. So the dark truth of your relationship is the one where you begin questioning the situation, the actions taken, and your role in all of it, and what your future steps must be. Some of you are very, very mindful that the person that you are engaged in may not be able to provide or to do something in the future the way you were hoping, or the way you were promised, or the way you to agree on. You realizing that in the future it's almost like nothing else is going to happen. Like, what else is going to happen here? I don't see any way out. It's like, don't send me another text, don't send me another message. I just don't believe it. You want action. Action's been taken. You say you were taking me here. You said we were going to do that, but I don't see it. It's been months, weeks, and now what's happening? So your relationship awareness, your dark truth to this situation, wow, you are realizing that if you're wanting this person to, perhaps, for example, take you to dinner, you're like, wait, I have money, I just take myself to dinner. You want this person to commit. You're almost like, you know what, I'm just going to commit to what I want to do, to my goals, to my job, to whatever. So you begin to look at that pinnacle. You begin to look at what you have, the value you have, what you have to offer, not only to the organization, but to the relationship. And the fact that you are indeed someone who offers and brings a lot to the table. The interesting thing is that while you are looking at what you have and you offer, this person is looking at themselves and what they have to offer and what they want to do with it. So where do you stand here in this? Two people looking away from each other, yet having what each other want, but no looking at each other to give it to each other. So then you stand in the middle. You stand in the middle. What I feel you're going to sort of quietly drift away. Your attention will refocus, your time, your text messages, your conversation will refocus to where you are not so much engaged on this person. They will continue to do what they're doing. Six of Swords. They will continue to do what they're doing. So don't expect an immediate reaction. Somehow this person feels that if you have taken or you have accepted what they have so far, you're not wanting more, that you're okay with. So by you asking, they're like, but what's wrong with what I've already given you? If I call you once a day or once a month or once a week, you've done okay with that. So why do I need to call you every day or need to tell you where I am? No, we're good the way we are. So then they're seeing, well, nope. It's so that they're not going to quickly react. They're not going to quickly do just that. But what they're not realizing, that the fact that they're not paying attention to you it's not going to mean you're not going to pay attention to yourself, or somebody else is going to pay attention to you. I'm going to tell you what the energy that I just picked up is, it's almost like somebody sent you a wrong text, or you go to a facility that it's not the right facility, or somebody comes to you and it's like, where I'm lost, or they come to the wrong facility. For example, let's say somebody's delivering a package and they're supposed to go to the UPS, but they end up in FedEx, and it's like, oh, well, let's see what you have. It's almost like that, but this is an individual, an energy that sort of have a chance encounter with you. But the conversation begins, the attraction. There's a mutual attraction between you and somebody that will, it's almost like it's brief, but then kind of comes back again, where somehow now they say, oh, now I'm meant to bring this package to FedEx or whatever. And they just sort of find an excuse to come back or something, or you. So let's continue with the dark truth to your situation. Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups and the Two of Wands. Wow. Some of you are almost looking at, I don't know if I want to say IVF or IUI or adoption or something, but there is the desire of procreation. There is the desire of a family, but you're looking at it from the point of view of options. What options are good? Is this person a good option, a good match? Is this facility? Is the doctor? Something about that. You begin to looking at that in that aspect of what you want to grow, to build. Is this a good location? Is this going to be this new job? Is it going to be good for me? What decisions? There is a lot of decisions here being made. So while you continue being aware of your dark situation, or the dark truth to your situation, is actually a light into your situation. You're being given the way forward. You are seeing the path. You are seeing that there's more to it than what you currently have or what you've done so far. So your awareness now becomes apparent. Your awareness is going to be, it's going to be interesting, because you were waiting for somebody to, perhaps, for example, right, take you out to dinner, and you meet someone that you're just casually introducing each other, just chatting, and this person said, you want to grab coffee, you want to grab lunch. So while you were waiting for somebody to do, somebody else immediately comes and do it or offers it. So then you are seeing that it's not about the time, it's not about being loyal, but what somebody does is not what they tell you they're going to do, but the actions that they take. And with that desire in that action, then your attention is redirected. You talk, you converse, you perhaps also send out a resume to another location and see what they have. This fail. The judgment is yours. You are going to be very alert to what needs to happen, so that you have what you desire to bring into your life. So your awareness is also the one where you are being guided to do this very quietly. Nobody needs to know. Social media doesn't need to know. There's no need for likes or subscribe validation from others. You know this is the best decision for you, and that it should be your focus, that you are making the decision that's going to work for you. You also begin to carve a plan so that you find yourself more secure in the future if financial situations begin to once again become shaky. And you are going to be aware that at the moment you may need to hold on expenses, buying something or doing something that you typically love to do, to focus on something that is going to bring you peace of mind. So your focus shift where you're, instead of sort of shopping, you begin to doing things at home to prevent from having to spend money and save it, because now you feel this can happen again at any moment, and you don't need to feel like you can break at any moment. You want to feel secure. The star is here. You are right. you're absolutely right. The decision you're making is the correct decision. You are thinking clearly. You are going to be very aware that you and yours is what's truly important. So don't worry about what somebody else is going to say. Don't worry about the loyalty you owe to others. Your loyalty is to yourself. You are going to be aware that needs to be an end to a situation or a relationship or a conversation with an individual that has led you to nowhere. You're also going to be aware that the person you are engaging, the person that you're going to meet, it's got the qualities you are looking for, and you are desiring to explore more of that. So you're going to now prepare to spend more time with this person, get to know this person, and see where things lead. For some reason, I've been guided not to pull another card to tell you where it's going to lead. You don't need to focus on the end game. You need to focus on the process, embracing, getting to know each other. I don't need to tell you what color hair, what kind of car they're going to drive. You need to discover every bit of this person on your own, because that is going to be so bittersweet. Your story to tell in the future needs to be the one where you're all of a sudden find out you have the same blood type. All of a sudden you find out you went to the same school. That is going to be extremely joyful and amazing. And it's going to be the story to tell in the future as you two grow and meet people, maybe have a family. There's stories to tell. So I don't need to tell you how. So the cards need to be put aside, and you don't need to know any more about this person. You need to embrace the friendship and get to know them. Somebody needs an opportunity. Somebody needs to be treated the way you know how to treat someone you love. Nothing is yet set in stone. Hold your vision. And I feel you need to hold your vision wholeheartedly. Don't deter, because somebody's going to try to woo you again, and you need to know why you left in the first place. You may need to have an index card, put it on your car dash cam or somewhere where you can see it. You need to know, forget why you move away, why you made the decision you made. Beware of great pride. Oops. Heal. Obstacles to overcome. Death. Pay attention to your work. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Candle. You will be shown the way. Somebody is going to show you how a lady is treated, or a gentleman is treated, the man of the house, whatever you identify. You're going to be treated in the role that you feel is what you want to, what you identify with, what you want to fulfill. Let me just put it, that's the correct way. The role you want to fulfill, that or the father, a husband, a wife, a mother, something about that. You're going to be shown the path. So beautiful reading, Sign of Scorpio. Thank you for coming back to the Pesisar Tarot. Thank you so very, very much if you hit the like button, share, comment. This is what it helps the algorithm in YouTube and to stay in the platform. This is just a free reading, and I hope something in this reading added value to your life and the life of the people you care about. Take care, Sign of Scorpio.